one thing I've noticed with these lost episodes is that it's usually based on newer material. Not much is based on old material like the Golden Age of animation, unless of course it's made out of like Candle Cove or whatever. So today, why not do a Tom and Jerry pasta? I read the short pasta through and I think it's really well done. Instead of relying on mindless gore and blood and the hyper-realism card being thrown all the time, it's instead about a lost short Tom and Jerry about what I can guess is Jerry dying in bed, and Tom being depressed and upset that his friend is no more and that he is now alone. It's also interesting that it's not the author that knows the story, but his cousin who told him about it while he got it from his friend from a pirating site, and then not being able to watch said short because it caused the cousin severe depression, from which he never really recovered from. It's a really interesting addition to the story. It's really too bad that the short doesn't exist because I would have been really interested in seeing it. Well, who knows, if you happen to be going on some pirating sites to look up some Tom and Jerry episodes, you might end up with an unaired short in your hands. Tom and Jerry is one of the most popular cartoon series to ever exist. Alongside Looney Tunes, it is safe to say that almost everyone has heard the cast of Tom and Jerry, especially the titular cat and mouse duo, which made the show what it is. I've watched every Tom and Jerry cartoon imaginable, even a few most people probably never even heard about. There is one episode, however, not even I have seen, an episode that was never aired. Now I bet you're asking, well then, how do you even know about this episode? The answer is quite simple. My cousin claims to have seen it due to links with online piracy and so forth, which I could not condone, but hey, I can't very well control the actions of my cousin, can I? The following story is what my cousin told me, and to be frank, you can take from it what you will. Maybe he was just making it up, or maybe there was some truth to it. At any rate, it'll likely raise a few eyebrows. It sure did when I told it to my friends. It began, my cousin claims, one night when he was on the computer. One of his friends sent him a pirated version of a supposedly unaired Tom and Jerry episode named Suffering. My cousin was skeptical of this and played expecting a hoax. Instead, what he got was the traditional Tom and Jerry intro, which cut to a red screen with the text Suffering printed in bold. The screen faded to show Tom sitting alone in what appeared to be an abandoned house. Looking rather ill and dejected, he just sat there for a few minutes in silence before he got to his feet and slowly made his way over to a nearby wall. Tom stared at the mouse hole in the wall for a few more minutes as the camera shifted, zooming into the mouse hole and revealing Jerry in his little matchbox bed. The camera zoomed in on the mouse, who lay motionless with his eyes closed as if he was asleep. Jerry's forehead was lighter than usual and everything was silent, in stark contrast to the usual chaos of the cartoon. The camera once again zoomed out to show Tom standing outside the mouse hole. The cat suddenly breaking down on the spot as he cried bitterly and fell to his knees, banging on the wall repeatedly. The camera zoomed back to Jerry, still lying in the little matchbox bed. Tom banging on the wall outside as Jerry remained absolutely still. The scene then faded to black, and a message appeared reading, "Life is fleeting, and it is not until it is gone that friends truly understand. Years of arguing come to an end, petty squabbling, pointless suffering. Now it's too late. You had your chance. You are alone." My cousin claims that that's where it ended, and he felt a deep sense of despair in his heart, which he says never really went away. Even today, he claims to feel the same sense of despair, as if someone or something had taken away his sense of meaning. I asked my cousin to show me the episode, but he said he wouldn't want me to feel the way he did and refused. In some ways, that made me kind of doubtful at first. Though now, looking back, I feel he genuinely didn't want to share whatever he experienced with me. The rest I shall leave for you to decide.